Velt's hottest station, Sun FM.
Start your day right.
That's where we come in. Get up! We bring the music, the chat, the coffee. Nah, we're not at that level yet. Get your day started in style.
I'm ready to kick the start.
Sun FM 88.5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Action! Action!
Welcome to the Sun Breakfast Show. We have no competitor. We have no competitor who can come and compete with us. Danger! Ni mfuako tunyerere ture mfuiko tunyerere. Let them move. Team up.
At least let them try. This is the Sun Up Breakfast Show, and it's 0841. Doesn't matter because you're not working today. Congratulations to you that today is your Freedom Day. Take your kids out to the park. It's going to be a bit cold though, so make sure that they.
Which park are we talking about?
Like maybe like Minsundu Recreational Park.
Oh, okay.
Have you been there?
No.
It's pretty awesome.
I know.
I need to take you there.
You should.
Like, you want to spend the weekend there, or you just want to go there for an afternoon?
Not just an afternoon.
I'm taking you for the weekend.
I also need to read books.
You can read books there.
I know, but I also need to.
They have an apartment. A 3-bedroom. They have three bedroom apartment.
Okay.
Each apartment has its own toilet, by the way, and its own TV. So I can be in that other room, you can be in that other room, and then Oliver can be in the other one.
Okay.
I mean, the breakfast show is on, baby.
Yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that.
Number wish, Kofi. I can't sleep. All right, it's 0842.
The way you migrated from my sister to me now. Jeez, Steve.
Sister,
when is your repentance day?
All right, in the studio, please, we have two people in the studio. We have Tilas. I'm always trying to figure out where your name comes from. Tilas. What does that mean?
Tell us.
It means tell us.
Yes.
Tilas means tell us.
Wow. No.
For real? All right, then we have Mumba Mwaba, also aspiring mayor candidate in the studio with us. Good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning, thank you, and good morning.
You know, I'm happy that we've got young, fresh minds in the studio today. And today I'm going to play you a poem that we play every Africa Freedom Day, but yesterday we had the freedom of being at home, so we're going to play it today. And I want to let us know whether you agree with this at this particular point in where we are as Africa and as Zambians. And it's done by Professor Wupe.
Yeah, Dr. Paul Wupe.
Dr. Paul Wupe. I mean, he's done a lot of these, but this is the one that's really stuck with us for a very long time, for like about almost 10 years, yeah?
Yeah, so many years.
So listen to this. It's called Ubupina mu Africa.
Ubupina mu Africa. Africa. Oh, Africa. Wansebanya. Africa, we mwana wandu wa kuifyalila. Na kuchitile ichalo echachinda makabidi chikankala nganshi. Shimona siufele golide, diamond emerald umukuba. Na ifyumana fimbi fishayi ifulila. Nalishika mumushiripa kuti abapupu beka kuibila. Wishewe Africa. Utila ni nani nala sapa fyume fingi paliba munonko bobe bonse. Mwana babemba emimana nemilonga nabika mukatiko byobwingi. Kabiri na isushamo nenama namasabi mitundu yonse. Icho na ishibo gutila waikala n'abalwani abafuayo gutapa efyuma fyobefi. Nalikupa naba kulinda ifyumefi. Ifiringe ngwena nenamashimbi shikali eshirinda mumimana imilonga amashiba elyo nababemba. Teapwepenewe mwana wandi watemwikwa mone mpange efe yayemba kabiri mwaisula nename emitundu yonse. Ne chichalenga munonko kwishirya lyabemba ukulaku kumbwa. Shimona ameno ya nsofu elyo naya kwa chipembele efe yatapwa. Busheni kuiba tuwala kabiri nibani ba mutape. We mpanga ya mwana wandi Afrika ife wayemba we mwana alepinda litila. Umulembwe wa chipuba upwila muli tumfwe. We mpanga ya mwana wandi Afrika ife wayemba kabiri walifumba ushitasha mwana wandoshi. alawaliyemba kwati nina bwinga wapulamikilwa umulume wakwe chonse echo wafwayo kuchita we Africa ala kuti wachichita mumpanga ya fikolwe fyobe ilelo lyena nati kansose ichaba mumutima wandi ichibemba chasosa chiti ichisosa chipamano chimbi nacho achiti umwana bamufunda pakuya lelo tepa kubwela umfa we Africa wali wanyanyantirwa n'abamwisa nomba nawe ilubula kwikolili abusha echo imini nawe Africa sansulo mutobe kabiri endo waololokanga keshefyo isebenye awo bulanda n'ekikonkofire njikata wabula ensupa yabwalwa ubunangani ubuloshi ulufyengo amafisa kanwa elyo n'olupato na fyonse fyakukowesha fyaba emibele yobe nelyo nakuchitila ekyalo ichachindama kabiri chikankalanganshi we mwana we watemwikwa chinshi waichitile echimbwi uleti ichafuita munonko kuishiria lyabemba nobecho wasaminwa umfa ipinda litila liti ichifuita bankalamo chimbwala dola kabiri chinshi waichitile echishala apa akupose fyabusali fyonse imisango yabipanga yafuma kuishiria lyabemba isa mukuituta muno Africa shimonefyo abana bobe baona ikabasaminwe ntambisha kutali we mwana ala waba nomusebanya we chinshi icho abana bobe bafwalile ensamu nokufa kunsalanga abana banshiwa shimona abana bobe basenda mamulwalala ngena mashampanga we mwana wandi we watemwikwa bushe walasungila abana bobe mukupula umfwa ipinda litila liti umwana wa mupushi ekuteliyo nyina apulile alobupushi tabo abana muchinshi echo omwana wa mupushi endo wakungumana pamulandu wansoni Africa ndolesha nokusalapuka chinshi wapetelo omuko shingetete chinshi waichitila kapoli uwakweshamwe emiti iyapangwa ushemu nonko tafyala bana chitisho mukashi n'abana pamulandu wa kusheta ichibemba chisosa chiti ifumo lyansala tali abana matwi umfa we Africa pepe kama twi kumano yafikolwe fyobe pantu amafuta yakulomba tayakumana mubiri kabiri amano yakupula tayapaka nelyo nali kupa amano ayenginganshi chine amano mano fye kuba amano lelo kubabula amano temano nakalya we Africa ushauka kula lilali pakukula tapalila ngoma kabiri insala nindiminwa tempulilwa iyo mona pamulandu wakutemo kusheta washitisha muno bwina Africa bobe we mwana wandi Africa ule umfa ifyo balekweba pantu mweo walala mukutwi newe isonshabana kapatulula no munchi chinani mona nali kupa amano na makaye nginganshi lelo echala kulya bunangani bukaitemwe ulufyengo amafisa kanwa ulupato anya ubulanda wandi palwa iwe alatabwa kapwe Africa oh Africa wansebanya.
Breakfast on Copperbelt's hottest station, Sun FM.
Start your day right.
That's where we come in. Get up! We bring the music, the chat, the copy. Nah, we're not at that level yet. Get your day started in style.
I'm ready to kick the sky.
Sun FM 88.5.
It never gets old for me, does it?
Never gets old.
Never gets old.
Never gets old.
Is that the first time you two gentlemen are hearing that?
No, not the first time in my life.
It's not your first time to hear it. And my bad, sorry. I apologize. How did that affect you as well, as an African and as a black Zambian?
Yeah, we have been affected in one way or the other because I believe Africa has got everything that it takes for a country to develop, but yet in the 21st century we are still an undeveloped country. We've seen our friends that have developed in the Western world. They've been getting our own materials from Africa, and as African people it's high time we stood firm and realize that we are a blessed nation with all the minerals.
Do you feel like, I mean, he's talking to, when you're talking about this poem, do you feel like he's talking to Africa or he's talking to you?
I feel like he's talking too much for my country. This is why I feel like I need to stand up and do more so that we see how best we can uplift the living standards of our own people in Africa.
You seem affected by that poem.
Sure.
Yeah, it's affected you?
It has really affected me because if you go around our country, you would find that a lot of our people are struggling. A lot of our people are going to sleep without eating. So when we have a blessed country like ours, where foreigners come without nothing, they come to invest without nothing, and they go out with billions of dollars to their countries, this is something that really needs to affect me.
Who do you think is to blame? Is it the foreigners or is it us?
It's ourselves. It's ourselves, because what we need to unite and stand firm so that we protect what is ours and we uplift the living standards of our own people in Africa.
I mean, you understand as a mayor for next year for this beautiful town of Ndola. I mean, how do you feel about the state of Ndola so far?
The state of Joburg.
I'm
just saying.
I'll just cite a very simple example. When you go to President Avenue, just the road itself, in a provincial headquarters of this province, we see potholes, the road is dirty. We can't be living like that. When you compare Ndola district to old days in the 1960s, compared to now, when we are trying to develop.
That was 60 years ago, though.
It's really different.
Can you say that maybe we have failed as a people to maintain even basic things like sanitation, hygiene and sanitation? If you compare not just Ndola, even Lusaka, the capital city, to the way that it was during colonial times and the way that it is now, I don't think that we can make that comparison. It's completely different. Have we failed as a people?
100% we failed, because we don't understand what kind of people we are, and we don't understand what we need to do for our people. We cannot be a people that are failing to govern ourselves. We can't be such kind of people. So definitely we have failed.
Think about that poem. You've heard it before, and he seems very, very touched about it. I mean, how do you feel about poems like that, which actually do talk to you as a black Zambian man?
Yeah, it's quite touching as well put it. It's very sad that 60 years after independence, as my sister earlier on mentioned, that we are still grasping around with poor water sanitation, but despite the challenges we are facing now, the current government is putting deliberate measures that any contract which is supposed to be done by a foreigner, they must do a JV with the Zambia. I hope and trust that if that can come to fruition, we have got the foreigners that come to invest into Zambia, they also partner with the local people of Zambia. Even on the CDF,
is it not done by indigenous Zambians?
No, I'm looking at the RD road projects. I'll give an example. Even the foreign mining companies, like Zambia is enjoyed with a lot of minerals. So if you can have these investors, they come into Zambia deliberately, the shares, let them have equal shares with the Zambian people. Certainly make Zambian people to have 60% shares, the foreigners have 40% shares. That's the surest way we can see development. Otherwise, as a country, we've got the resources, natural resources. It's just a matter of how to utilize.
You know, I'm looking at both of you, both young guys, probably almost the same age. If we took out our edges, but I mean, do we have that heart for our people, or are we just trying to enrich ourselves? I mean, because we've had a lot of people who want to be politicians, want to be leaders in this, and at the end of the day, it's about no, I need to make my family rich, I need to make this rich, I need to do this, I need to get the best girlfriend, the nicest car. Do you have the heart for the people? Is that the heart that you have? I mean, if we put the Bible here, would you be those people to stake our hearts and soul in?
Okay, for me, I believe that.
You're not speaking for him as well.
No, I'm speaking for me.
Okay.
Let me also say that I'm privileged to serve in his foundation. Leadership is to serve. Unlike vice versa, where we see some leaders wanting to enrich themselves. This is why we are saying Africa will still remain poor, because of such type of people. We need to have leaders Oh, I say people.
But you also have to become rich as you work for your people.
No.
You want to remain poor?
Come again?
You want to remain poor as you work for the people?
I'm not going into leadership.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going into leadership to enrich myself. I'm already well. I'm already well to do.
Mm-hmm.
This is why I want to be a leader, so that I serve my people, so that at least I change a little bit of the lifestyle, the living standards of my own people.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going into leadership to make sure that I serve and not to enrich myself. And this is why when we say we need to develop as Africa, we need to have the mentality to make sure that we serve our own people.
It is said that our Pan-African leaders have gone. They've all died out. The Kenneth being labeled a Pan-Africanist is Ibrahim Traore, because a lot of people believe that he's putting Africa forward, before his country, before anything else.
And he's a youth, eh?
Yes, he's a young guy,
Yeah, so let's
37
throw
years old.
Let's throw that to you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, do we have African Pan-Africanists still in the leadership as young people? Are you thinking like that, or are we thinking differently? And are you that type of person?
Well, I'm grateful. You see, I've been privileged that in the schools I served, for example, my primary school was Kaire Primary School then, which had the motto of I will serve. What? Then I went to the secondary school, which had service above self. So if I put myself in the shoes of the young people leadership movement, which is coming up now, the Kenneth Kaunda leadership, the Pan-Africanists, most of them, the Mugabes, they were all those who fought for independence, remember, they were youthful people by the time they were fighting for independence. So I look at it that this errant age, especially in the next year's election, I'm seeing a revolution where we have a lot of young people who come on board to offer service above self, and to see to it that we develop, we follow the healthy way. We follow that movement. I'm seeing a vision whereby a number of us will come on board and provide the service to our community.
You know, we have young people in our society who either want to be a Jerabo, a politician, or a musician. Nothing else is happening for them. They're just seeing, this is what they see. They see your maps, they see how much money he's making from singing, they see a Jerabo, they see how much money they're making, they see a politician, they see how much money they're making. I mean, how are you going to change the mindsets for them to be their own people without being in these professions?
We are waiting for entrepreneurship skills. Given an opportunity to serve the community, wherever I'm standing, I tell people, let's provide entrepreneurship skills. Let's move out of white-collar jobs. We want a few white-collar jobs. So if a number of us can be entrepreneurs, we need to have marketeers, as members of such a talent. You've got to give a talent as a musician. Yes, being that you're a musician. If your talent is to be a footballer, being that you're a footballer. If your talent is to be a marketeer, be a marketeer. Let's save in different ways. That's the only way we can see development. Let's diversify.
All right, we at the time, maybe we're going to have a great conversations, but unfortunately, you did come at the time that we suggested, and we're just out of time. But I'm so happy that we got to have these conversations about being African and what it actually means and where we need to go. And I truly hope and I pray for the fact that we want Zambians to have that in the thing. It's also a system of failure on our parts and where we are as Zambians. And we truly hope that Mumba Mwa, our aspiring mayor candidate, and Tilas Chinga, you're the next generation.
Amen. It's our prayer that God will give us the zeal and the opportunity to serve the community. But last, we must also thank the Catholic Church. You see, I believe very much in we provide, as we come in as leaders. Like yesterday, we were at Catholic Church, and I have to thank Father Lafayette Changa and his team, St. Kizito, as they opened their church in the water after 3 days. They built a very beautiful and nice church there, where they taught us that as public servants, serve the community above self.
Your last words?
Thank you so much. Just like Jesus Christ, he became into the Venon Mwangas. They were all youth when they came to serve in our country, and this is why they did wonders. We expect that 2020